Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Steph from the Hot Moving Podcast. Oh, Kawhi Leonard, man. Crazy that he left the game after the first quarter. Man, yo, these injuries be happening to Kawhi Leonard like phantom, and we don't even know. Yes, he could legitimately be hurt. I'm not making fun of Kawhi Leonard really being injured. But I mean, we're getting to that part of the NBA season where load management hasn't worked and players are breaking down right before the playoffs, right? Playoffs is what? About a month away. The Clippers were finally clicking. Everything was looking good. And he leaves, right? And then before you know it, he is already walking out in street clothes, right? Man, you know, this sucks for Kawhi, you know what I'm saying? But this has been his career for the most part. You know, last year he mysteriously doesn't come back, you know, to the Phoenix Clippers series. Find out a few days later he's been injured, you know, or at least like, you know, Ty didn't know that Kawhi wasn't going to play. You know, he suffered apparently a serious injury, a knee injury of some sort. I don't know. What could this injury be? Who knows? Could it be a foot injury? I've heard something about a possibly fractured foot. Who knows? But if it is a fractured foot, he ain't coming back for the rest of these playoffs. We know one thing: Kawhi does not play around with his injuries. He sits out. However long that's going to be. You know, it's just, you know, Kawhi. He don't. You know, we know Kawhi don't ask to get hurt or nothing like that. We know it's not something he intends to do. We understand that. You know, Kawhi, when he's healthy, he's a damn good player. To me, when Kawhi is clicking and healthy, man, yo, he's a top 5 player. You know, maybe top 10 still, but that's still really good. You know, the type of services you need to make a championship run, you know, if he's healthy. You know, the Clippers, when they were getting things together and looking good, I mean, they lose to Minnesota tonight, obviously. Minnesota was on a comeback. I mean, Minnesota didn't have Rudy Gobert for, I think he got hurt in the third quarter, something like that. They doing this all without Karl Anthony Towns as well. So both teams, you know, were undermanned later in the game. But, I mean, to start the game, the Clippers were basically at full strength, right? Well, they didn't have Russ. I think, Russ has still been hurt. But this has just been, it's just, what a odd career of Kawhi Leonard, you know? So, you know, we don't know anything yet, but I mean, it's got to be pretty serious, right? To leave the game, to fully leave the game in the second quarter, to be fully, you know, you're dressed in one quarter, the second quarter, you are in street clothes, you know, presumably heading to the doctors, whatever it is, right? To get x-rays done, something, you know, I'm not saying this was the Clippers year, but considering how things were shaping up, Clippers at full strength, you know, you can make a legitimate argument that they could come out the West, or at least be in the Western Conference Finals. And now that Kawhi is gone, who knows what that time frame is going to be for him. But then you got Paul George, who's been injury prone as well. You're hoping he can hold up. You know, he couldn't go last season in the postseason. You know, oh man, this Kawhi Leonard Clipper era is going to be one for the books to look back on, right? The teams that could have been, you know, the Clippers are going to be one of them. You know, I mean, they spent a lot of money. They brought in James Harden, and you know, the Clippers at the end of the day may have nothing to show for it, as they're going to be going to a new building. Sure, they're going to keep Kawhi. Kawhi is going to stay. He ain't going nowhere. He'll be a Clipper for the next few years, you know, but he's going to be breaking down. You know, you enjoy Kawhi the moments you have him in the regular season, and that's it. You know, whatever this injury is, could the Clippers be super precautious? You know, could we be making this bigger than what it is? Possibly. You know, but you know, a player of his caliber, to see him play the first quarter, then in street clothes and leaving the building, that's not a good sign on the surface. You know, At least just from the outside looking in, right? So it sucks, man. I know Clipper fans are holding their breath on what this could possibly be. I'm sure by the time this video is done, news will come out or whatever, maybe by right after or tomorrow morning, on what exactly did Kawhi Leonard suffer during this game, what injury he suffered. So man, and this sucks, man, because like, you know, as a basketball fan, you like seeing teams at full strength, right? You want to see the best of the best. You know, I hate seeing these years. Injury is a part of the game. I get it. Attrition and health is absolutely part of the game. So if a team is healthy and the other team is not, that's not the other team's fault for going through and winning, right? But it's always in the back of your mind. But what if, right? What if we had Kawhi? What if? You know, I'm not a Clippers fan, but just, you know, for the Clippers fans, I'm sure they're probably saying that, right? You know, could this have been a year if Kawhi didn't get hurt, right? Oh, man. Anyways, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about all this, man. Sorry for the long video. Please like, subscribe. Appreciate you guys a lot. I'm out.